Here it is. The video has finally arrived. As of recording this, the submarine went in. It's June 7th, 2025, 1:31 p.m. on a Saturday. Surrounded by ghost trees and worms. So, as you can tell by the title, this is the last network for now of Alex's Caves, and I wanted to use a submarine, but for some reason why I drive it, I can try to show you right now. Now that this one is in the water, it just sinks to the bottom for some reason. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well now it's working. Of course when I record now it's working on the ice. I was going to use this cool ghost boat, but let's go. I remember I streamed the Candy Cavity Room Network, and I went into that sugar rush mode, and it started like bugging out the visuals, and flashes were happening. I was like, oh no, seizures are gonna happen. So we're gonna go into water here, and we'll see what happens. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's actually working. I don't know how, because when I tried driving it in the past, it would just sink to the bottom of the ocean and refuse to do anything else. That kind of makes me want to change plans, but I don't think I'm going to. Here we are, Abyssal Chasm Room Network. Now, I want to take a look around, and we don't really have much going on here, and that's because we're going down. We're actually going into the biome, we're going down in the ocean, instead of building on the surface here. Here is a variety of blocks that I wanted to use. I did not use all of them, but I definitely wanted to use like the rusty iron, the oxidized copper, and yeah, sadly, a lot of these were left behind. Like, oh, I should have used the permafrost. Oh, that was a wasted opportunity. Prismarine lobby. And there's the date. Yeah, I started building this in May. I feel like I worked on this a little bit longer. Well, actually, no, I don't. And this is where we submerge ourselves. Oh, my computer's hyperventilating, as expected. We're going down. I made this weird pillar thing that kind of acts as a beacon. And as you can see, there's a Abyss Marine. And the thing about like the bricks and the pillars of Abyss Marine, I didn't know you could do this until recently. With that pedestal or altar there, if you offer the deep ones a pearl, they'll replace it with something else, and like they'll make all the surrounding Abyss Marine, you know, light up. It's like neons and so cool looking. It reminds me of like futuristic stuff. So here we are. Moss. Always gotta have the moss. We have another bone walkway. And this is our, if the 0th room was up there, I guess this is our first or second room. Because, the first, like, there's like first 2 rooms. And yeah, you know, just forget about what I just said. It's confusing. We have a dark Prismarine room because, of course, we have to have that. in any underwater build, you always gotta use prismarine stuff. Sea lantern. It's very faint, but you can see the GIF on it. And of course, I use skulk. I should have said this earlier, but the thing about these network builds is that I use every block, almost every block that's like in the biome, like all of this, and I also use blocks that might look good with this stuff and might, you know, make sense in the ocean. Like I'll use the vanilla coral blocks too in this build, as we will see here. I remember in I believe that this was Omega Mart. I remember seeing like a dark hallway with like tube lighting, like there's like these like lit up tubes and of different colors and other lit up things, and I tried to replicate that a bit here. In a past network I tried doing the same thing, but it was in vanilla. Before I go through this door here, I might as well show you this. Since we're underwater, I don't have to worry about ladders. I can just swim up. Anyone can. For some reason I thought the tuff would like look good in this build, so you'll see a lot of tuff. I should have used freaking permafrost. I can't believe I forgot about that. I'm like genuinely disappointed in myself. Glass is a very important aspect of underwater builds, so you can look outside and see all the fish and other aquatic life. Bioluminescent torches, very important, or very useful. And I don't really know what I was doing in this part. I used these advanced sponges, O.B.S sponge. They work like the way sponges used to all the way back then, and I really wish that Mojang didn't change the way sponges worked, and I wish they just added back the old mechanic where they're constantly keeping the water at bay. And yeah, it's sad that this isn't in the vanilla game anymore. I remember I played on this old server a long time ago, and they had like a plugin where the sponges worked as they used to, and I found one because like it was left behind by someone, I guess, that was using creative or cheats. And yeah, I used it, and I had it for a while, and yeah, it was pretty cool. These are just tough ruins, I guess. And yeah, I didn't know what this was gonna be until I saw that up there, and I decided to build like a thing that connects to it. We have like this grate here, and down here I built some prismarine trees. You know how I like my trees that are made of things that are usually not trees. Man, I think this is like my favorite one here. Okay, enough self-glazing. I'm sorry if I'm glazing myself. So we're walking on this catwalk thing here, and we're going to go up this tube, or this like stone pillar thing. And we'll reach another air pocket. And yeah, this is... Do I have this mod? No, I don't have the mod. There's a mod that tells you what dungeon you're currently in. I believe this is from Gallows Spear. I think one of these chests has like an item from it. No, I'm wrong. I don't know what mod this is from, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Oh well. A nice build though. And I'm back. So I don't want to make the same mistake. I've already started doing it, but I don't want to just talk about like the network, like the blocks that's made of. I need to like, think of something interesting. And I did think of something. It's about my channel. And now there are not a lot of people that watch my videos, and it's like it's made me think, right? What is really the point of doing this, you know? I mean, I know, like, I do make these videos, like, to archive myself, to, like, so I can look back on this and be like, wow, that was a cool thing I built in Minecraft. Like, just in case I lose the world, or, lose my computer or whatever. And there's, like, also to, like, archive, like, activities I've done, like, games I've played with my friends, or other people, to look back on and be like, wow, those are good times. But as of lately, I kind of thought to myself and thought, maybe I'm wasting my time, at least with some of these videos, because it just doesn't feel like it's worth it. Like, I've tried making some videos that, are meant to not just be an archive, but just, like, to, try to draw in viewers. And, like, I realized that, I'm barely getting any viewers, people. And, like, I post, like, these builds, right? These builds I made, I want to, I want people to see them, but nobody's, like, watching. I barely get any comments, and I just don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, I want to see if this drain works. Oh, holy crap, it does. It works. Yep. It fills in the exact block space. That is actually pretty cool. We don't have a valve for this. Oh yeah, in the very first room up on the surface, I had like weapons and stuff, but I didn't grab any of the gear that was in the chest. I did not want to play this in survival mode, because the deep ones, before I like made friends with them, I didn't know how they worked, and they kept attacking me and like stalking me. Like in creative mode, like they will just stalk you, and I've experienced them before in survival mode. They are a real big pain to deal with, and that was until I learned how to be friendly with them and like offer the pearls on the altars, the altar. Huh. The way it's spelled, you'd think it'd be spelled altar, but that just sounds tarded. Yeah, we got this like empty tube worm room. I don't know, there's something abstract about it. I don't want to say heckin' liminal or anything, but I don't know, I just wanted a room filled with tube worms. I believe this is the end of this part. Yeah, so I feel like what I was talking about earlier, I feel like I should just stop uploading more. Yeah, by that I mean upload less. We got this little courtyard here with stuff. A lot of flora or fauna here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna start uploading less, like I just said. I'm sorry if that upsets some people, but like I'll still make videos, right? I'll make those Left 4 Dead videos. I'll make Get out of the way, skeleton. What the heck? You know, I'll still do stuff. It's just that I won't do stuff as often. Yeah, this is not built by me. This one structure. This is like this whole copper and metal thing. It's part of the mod. But yeah, that's pretty much it from the mod. Actually, that's not true. There's like a few like underwater ruins. You got all these like mine guardians here. Oh, oh, they're fighting the. Oh, okay. Um, I think the deep ones come to aid me because I made yeah, because I made friends with them. Can I heal them? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That was pretty cool though. I just hit that mine guardian. I did expect him to explode, but not in that way. Yeah, so I do have an Instagram, and I need to like. The thing is, I need to like focus more on drawing and like actually like trying to do things I want to do. You know, because I keep on talking about, oh, I wanted to be a game developer, but I failed. I failed myself. Is it me, or does glowstone look good with tuff? Because they both have like that crunchy texture. I don't know. Please let me know. Yeah, I keep on talking about, oh, I failed myself. I'm never, you know, some dreams just don't come true, and yeah, that's a shame. And I'm sorry if I come off as annoying. I'm just projecting my dissatisfaction with myself. But yeah, I'm gonna start uploading less and like try to like get good at something, you know, because I'm not even like I don't even edit these videos that well. This is a room where I tried to like figure out how the drain works, and I didn't figure it out like this. I had to look up a tutorial. That is like the very incorrect way of doing it. We got this little area here. Native wildlife. Hold on, I need to take a sip of Mountain Dew. Yeah, I know it's an old meme, but you know, Mountain Dew does make you good at video games, people. Like, you know, some memes just come true. Okay? It just happens. Yeah, this is like, I guess this is a more realistic underwater base. But the thing is, I don't like how small it is. You know, I like to build bigger. That has always been a thing with the networks. Let's see, I forgot where I came from, to be honest. Oh, hi, slime. Oh no, I don't want him to drown down here. Oh, that's gonna be a shame. I dislike how forgotten slimes are. Like, if you think about Minecraft mobs, you'll think about like the Warden, Enderman, even the Creepers, and Enderman and Creepers are old mobs. Like, they're still iconic. But like, what about the slime? You know, like, I don't know, it just in Minecraft media, You know, you don't see a lot of slime related stuff. It's always about like the creepers and the new piglins, some of the new mobs, right? And I kind of hate that. The thing about adding new content to a video game, right? It's usually not bad, but then like you'll start to forget about the old stuff that was like already there and you know already made the game good. This is some kind of house thing that's flooded. I really don't know what I was going for here. Sea staff. I have no interest in using any of these items, but the magic conch makes that sound, and I think it's really cool. These blocks of pearls are very nice. Uh-oh. I'm being sucked into the magma. Please stop. Ow, please stop. Yep, a bunch of more copper. This copper is raw and uncooked. Except for the oxidized copper here. So, yeah, you can't really see that well. I do have deep sight, because when I was building this, like, it was dark. Or it was, like, murky, and you could not see far at all. But now, I don't know, you can... It's still a bit more dark than I would like. Let's try that. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that is way better. I have to remember to put the song, the background music, in the description. Giving credit is important. It should be something that's like encouraged. I love these pearl blocks. And you got like these anemones here. I want to like, you know, place down all of the placeable live objects down here, you know, all the living things that are placeable, like blocks. I experimented with like some copper design here. Throughout the network you'll see these conduits, and they're important because at least for survival mode, because they allow you to breathe underwater and they give you night vision. They don't give you deep sight though, so I had to use a command to give me deep sight forever. And because this is underwater, you can just swim over to the next hallway if it's disconnected. The thing is, I usually like connecting everything together, but I guess this is an exception. I tried using the azalea wood from Cork here because I thought it looked slightly mossy. If you look out here, we can see like the sea lanterns I placed. They look wild. We'll get outside and look soon. This reminds me of like a bathroom or some kind of aquatic place. Like maybe a water park. Okay, this brings us to the coral rooms. We're not ready for the coral rooms yet. Yeah, I'm ashamed to say I get lost in my own creations sometimes. I need to do better, Senator. We got this non-water pearl room with sea lanterns, very pretty, very fancy. And we mix it in with pink salt. I think it looks good. you know, it almost blends together. Option to like exit throughout here, and yeah, look at this. I built the coral rooms like the way after their names. I designed the rooms after their names, like the tube coral here. I tried to make it look tubey. Like, you know, you enter in here, it looks like a tube. Uh, look at this. Look at these tubes up here. You know, it's like, I don't know. I tried. I added a couple spawners around to make the place more lively. I wanted to showcase most of the mobs. Now, okay, well oh, okay. Sorry, I'm lost. I don't remember my own crap. Dude, these sea pigs are the best thing ever. You cannot tell me you can't tell me anything else. These sea pigs are like the best things ever. I love them. Go through this tube here, and we can exit into the brain coral room. And yeah, it's I tried to make it look like a brain. Oh my gosh, the brain has worms. Ew. Yeah, it's small. There's not much to it. If you go down here, it brings you past the bedrock into the void, and we don't want that. Go through this abyss marine bedrock deep slate tunnel to the next place, and now we're in the fire coral room. Yeah, I'm freaking doing it again. I'm explaining what blocks I used and like how I shaped the build. Ugh, like I don't know. That's what I'm supposed to do partially. It's just I don't want to be repetitive, you know. I tried mixing other blocks in. I'm not sure how to feel about this. The corundum lights up this place as well as the conduits. So yeah, diamond, pink salt. Ah. And here we are in a pink salt room. It really like reminds you of like a bathroom or something, right? I really love this pink salt block. There's like other variations of it where it looks more orange and more red. But I like the like pastel pink color the best. And this membrane block is from Gallows Beer. Oh, this must be where it ends. Oh yeah, we gotta get over there. Oh, okay, so we have to go through the bubble coral room. This is oh, this is a structure that is from Alex's Caves. Pretty neat looking, gotta say. And we'll get to that soon. That looks so cool. Gotta get through here. Yeah, I'm not even like trying to go through the network anymore. I'm just swimming. I'm swimming on the outside. That was a bit trippy to look at. I like these large windows. So, no, I was about to talk about something controversial. I probably shouldn't do that. But The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, people should have already known this. This isn't necessarily new, but Trump's name is on the Epstein files, and it's very possible that he went to Epstein's island to do some diddling, and Elon Musk and Trump have a current falling out, and he revealed that to everyone about Trump, and it's like everyone already knows that though, or a lot of people already know that. Hey, we're in the ocean, we're in salt water, and this is pink salt. How clever! I didn't even think of that. Here we are. We're in the horn coral block room. Yeah, lack of glass here, but there's still like plenty of holes to look out of. And yeah, not much to say. I tried mixing other blocks in. Not the, it's something. It's something. Don't worry. At the end here, I'll like do a overview, like a bird's eye view over the network, and we'll be able to see more of the outside of the buildings. Now, this is the first like super large thing I built underwater. It's surrounding this whale skeleton that spawned down here, or generated down here. Is that a that's a tube worm on mussels growing? What the heck? Now that is an anomaly right there. I don't think that should have spawned like that, but I'm glad I found that. Yeah, let's try to preserve that. This is like some kind of temple-like place I tried building, and because of like the volcanic tough structures here, I made some of the palace made out of tuff to like try to show that the composition changed. Like, take a look at this. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not saying like I'm a good builder or anything, but I'm really happy with this build. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The block usage and like the shape. This like really reminds me of something. As a matter of fact, it just reminded me of Turtle Odyssey. It's like a old Mario knockoff game. Well, I wouldn't call it a knockoff. It's like a very... I guess you could call it a ripoff of Mario, but it really has like its own theme and everything. And I loved playing that game as a little kid. And oh my gosh, I remember beating the final boss. It was like that Shark King guy. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't the final boss. That was another one just that I had a lot of trouble with. I remember I beat this one, that fish that like shoots those giant bubbles at you. I had a lot of trouble with that, but then I finally did it. And yeah, dude, that I freaking love that game. A lot of mobs are spawning in there, so I had to put a torch. Yep, just some kind of iron room. I don't know if this was like some kind of lab. I don't really know the thought process behind this. Oh, more of those mine guardians there. And there's like another underwater base. And here we go through this small hallway. And we're reaching the Abyss Marine place. We are reaching the Abyss Marine place, and it's going to be very neon stuff. um, wow. Here's an outdoor section first. I realize the Abyss Marine kind of goes good with blackstone bricks. And dude, the blackstone bricks from Quark look so good. I don't know what it is, it just looks really good. I don't know if this technically counts as a room or not, but it's an air pocket. Yeah. It's an air pocket, alright. And this is a room made of muck. Mostly. There's like mud too, but yeah. Muck and mud. Yeah, dude, the more I look at the pixels, the more I appreciate the muck texture. Minecraft, the Mucks and Cucks update. Ever since the Tales and Trails update, I've been, like, obsessed with these stupid rhymes. Minecraft, the Bricks and Dicks update. Minecraft, the Rocks and Cocks update. Minecraft, the Vags and Bags update. Minecraft, the Tears and Beers update. Man, there's just like so many stupid freaking rhymes I can think of. It's the primal urge to rhyme. Minecraft, the Tracks and Snacks update. It's so ducking stupid. It is so stupid. But I love it at the same time. Oh, I can't squeeze through here. Why? Why? Okay, hold on. I can fix this. Okay then. Okay, now will it work? Yes, it works. Waterfowl. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should have spawned some waterfowl down here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm supposed to swim through, not hold shift. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm a dumb piece of feces garbage. Ugh. Just a room of Abyss Marine here. Got some kelp to accompany us. Kelp is a very nice protista. And we got the flood basalt. I think it fits here because this is the ocean and it's flooded. So, yeah, flood basalt. Oh man, that's another structure I'm really happy with, and just this one too. Oh, hold on there. Giant squid! Yeah, look at this. This reminds me of those neon tubes from GTA 5. The Cunning Stunts update, I think it was. In the creator mode, you can like create really weird races and just go through like all these tubes and yeah. I don't really know what this is. It's kind of like at the Magnetic Network, where I tried to build like those like weird engine machine looking things. I guess this is the same deal, but it's like with you know, dark prismarine, pearls, corundum. Yeah, just a lot of crystals and pearls doing stuff. And of course the Abyss Marine lighting up. worry, we are almost done. Going through this, like, large, Abyss Marine brick room. We can go through this hallway. I don't really know which one to go through first, I just chose one at random. Go through this, column thing. Oh, okay, this is a dead end. But yeah, I think my favorite block from this cave is the Abyss Marine pillar. Look, like, you can see that emerald shape. And, like, there's a unique texture for the top, too. It's, like, really nice. Speaking of floors, Doors Chapter 3 is coming out soon. And Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 are out now. So that's gonna be cool. That's something to look forward to. There's something about the pillars in Quark that are just really, like, well made. Like these diorite pillars here. I don't know, just something about the texture that's, like, so freaking nice. And we got, like, this, like, little mussel farm here. You know, the mussels be growing on the logs. I kind of hate how they're called, mussels. Oh my gosh, one started growing on the altar. The altar. That's not right. Yeah, I just put, like, different, like, stuff here. Instead of a normal pearl, we have, like, Gazing, Immortal, and Ender. Yeah, this is a weird, structure I made. Instead of, well, it's less like a room and more like a little castle. I didn't really set up a goal like I had last time, except for just make a room with this block that I think kind of fits in the ocean. There are, like, magma chambers that are under the ocean that open up sometimes. So I think, you know, basalt, a igneous rock, would fit down here. Tried mixing some jasper and black terracotta shingles with this. It doesn't look that good, to be honest. But I think the jasper looks good. It looks somewhat good with this. So I just, you know, used it anyway. I don't know why this water pocket is here, or this air pocket. I don't remember, like, doing anything glitchy. I think these are just, yeah, these are just windows. And this is just an exit. Yeah, I'm kind of dissatisfied because there's, like, no sea pigs or any of the aquatic life swimming through here. You know, there's just some things you can't force, I guess. What's at the top here? Ew. Oh yeah, and of course we have the smooth basalt here for the floors because, you know, if you're building something out of basalt, you know, you gotta use all the other basalts. I actually didn't use the other basalt, I just only used smooth and flood. And I didn't even use, like, the normal ones from the nether. Oh well. We got another tunnel here. You can look out and admire the view. Dude, I love those gossamer worms. They're like the coolest aquatic creature ever. In the video Larva's Origins, I think it does mention like multiple sea creatures. One is like fictional, but one is like actually real. It's some kind of like, I think some kind of centipede looking thing, or a shrimp that has like venom or some kind of poison. I hate it when people call it venom. I hate it when people call venom poison. Poison and venom are two different things. Like, yeah, they do harm you, but they work differently. Here is one of those structures from Alex's caves, and there's the submarine. I didn't place that there. That was there already. And it's missing like a thing on the side. Yeah, I really don't know how to feel about being like underwater like this. Like, oh man, that has to be like really scary. So the tunnel ends here, and I'll be honest, I kind of rushed this. This is the bone room, and yeah, we got these like bone ribs, and if you hold shift and jump, you can like crawl through them, because I put them like together in a certain way. And yeah, I don't know what it is, but these bone nodules, there's something about them that like bothered me. Like, I don't know, it's not, I don't think it's the word nodule, it's just like the fact that it's like a small like bump of bone. It's like, it's ugh, it kind of like grosses me out, I guess. Got a couple things here, like, oh hey look, my deep sight is working. There's the add-on for Alex's Caves that adds those blocks over there. I think they're called, like, shadow blocks. Shadowstone and, yeah, Desolate Shadowstone and Shadowstone. So, yeah, I should have been paying attention to that while I was building the Forlorn Hollow Room network, but I don't think that update was even out yet. Here's some sunken uranium stuff. You know, just your typical pollution. Wait a minute. Oh no! Brian is approaching. Oh no, Brian! This is the shrine for Brian. Sunken debris, and I don't know what this is. Yeah, Hero Brine. The word brine is in his name, and that brine refers to like a type of water. So yeah, that's why I made that like little thing there, just to reference his name. These baleen covered bones, I think that's supposed to be like the teeth of a whale, if you can even call it teeth. Whales have kind of a really weird anatomy. And it ends with this room here. Don't really have much to say about that. I don't know why, but that just reminded me of an old toy I used to have, where you like, it's like this small square looking thing that has like a metal, like a tiny metal like tube going through. It's like a maze. It's like got a hook. You have like a hook thing, like a stylus with a hook at the end. You have to like guide it through the metal tube without like having the hook touch the metal, or else like, it'll make a cool sound and you lose. It like start over. It had like a weird music too. It was very I don't know how to describe it, but it was like a really like retro feeling, like a retro sound, like muffled electric sound. So there's that one part of the Abyss Marine place I didn't look at yet. Yeah, it was at the top here. How does one get to the top? Aha! Here we go. Look how I placed these tube worms here for the top of this building. This is weird. It reminds me of a mohawk. And then we have this here. I used more of the galena to build like these weird pillar things. I was inspired by like some kind of build. And yeah, there's a Tesla bulb. Now, that's spreading electricity, and realistically, this would be a disaster. It'll just kill everything around it. If those are like if that is like electricity stuff it's emitting, like we would all just be electrocuted. But yeah, I like to think this is some kind of like ancient ruins, and it was like actually like advanced technology, but we don't know how it works. Yeah, these membrane blocks are kind of like really weird. I don't know like what they actually are, but I put like these bone worms on them. Speaking of which, I need to put bone worms somewhere else. I'm surprised I didn't do this before. But they shall feed. They shall feed on this. Yeah, so there you go. I think we're pretty much done with this. Oh, this is a cool structure. Huh. Yeah, I didn't build this either. Yeah, you find some cool things in these modded biomes. Another whale skeleton. All of that, like, different life. Dude, the sea anemones are so cool. But yeah, I guess it's time for, like, a overview. Like, you know, like a... I don't know if overview is the right word, but... Yeah, like, I really like the way I built this, like, flood basalt place. Especially this part. Oh yeah, I tried making a beacon underwater, but for some reason, it didn't work. Oh, that's because there's ice up above, okay. Yeah, I thought beacons worked underwater, and I was confused there. Yeah, I do enjoy building these. Like, mixing the different blocks together and see, like, the different texturing I can do. That is really cool. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next on this channel. I guess I'll put my Instagram in the description. Like the account that I will be using to post stuff. Because, yeah, I've already stated it before. Wait a minute, did I go through this room yet? Yeah, that copper pipe, I don't know if I went through there yet. Yeah, when you build like a super structure like this... Oh no, it's just a dead end. When you build a large structure like this, and it just keeps going, you just... It's inevitable that you lose some of the rooms, you just miss them. another failed submarine. Let's try to use it now. Oh my gosh, now it's working. Dude, why wasn't it working before? Okay, I don't know how to go down. But man, this is cool. Holy crap. I really hope you can't hear my computer. That would be very distracting. Yeah, I feel like I can drive this for hours just looking around. Yeah, we're gonna find Ratlantis. We're gonna find it with this submarine. I don't know how to go down though. But oh well. I'll just float there. I believe that is it. Please forgive me for wasting your time. But yeah, dude, this terrain. Oh look, DS. It's those like little cube things. I built that in reference to the DS. The kit I have that carried my DSi. Man, those were the days. There's a bunch of purple anemone. There's midnight, dusk, and midnight, twilight, and dusk. Yeah. Hello, Deep One. I'm glad they're friendly with me now. You know, sometimes you just figure out things by yourself. These massive walls are like monumental, dude. You can like take something and like make a draw like a word on the wall there. Or make some kind of pixel art. Okay, here's another thing I haven't built. Oh, that's the submarine chamber. Okay, cool. Another temple thing. It's like a tube worm forest looking place. Yeah, there's a lot to see down here. If you didn't try Alex's Caves yet, I highly recommend it. It's for Forge. Okay, my computer is like hyperventilating a lot. It is not liking this. Have a good day or night. Bye-bye.